What up? I'm B. Welcome to my channel where we talk about all things YouTube drama and current events, but we talk about them in a very fair, balanced, objective way as much as we can without letting personal bias get in the way. And my last video I was working on a blanket that I was crocheting, and I thought it was really fun to just kind of chill, hang out, not be too formal, you know? We're in our homes, hanging out, just having a good time together and talking about things that are interesting to us. So please let me know if you watched my first video and you preferred kind of like getting ready with me, or if you like this just like hanging out, crafting together, having a good time. I would love to know. So we're going to work on this today, and we're also going to talk about what happened yesterday with Paige and Sam from Here for the Tea. So basically what happened was Sam posted a tweet about Rich Luxe. And if you don't know, Earth Mother posted a video last week about drama channels that she doesn't trust, and that spawned basically, through a wild turn of events, it spawned some drama coming out about Rich Luxe saying, you know, the direct quote was, "There ain't nothing wrong with being racist," and talking about how it's not illegal to be racist, and that's in connection to his friendship with Jeffree Star. And also came out that he used to say the N-word like years ago, and people giving their opinions on that, and everyone accusing drama channels such as Tea by Allie, Nick Snyder, Dustin Daly, and Paige, and Ashley Kyle, just basically calling them out for not saying anything about it, not reporting about it, because their job as drama channels is to, you know, report current events within the YouTube community. And, you know, Rich Luxe saying that there ain't nothing wrong with being racist would be considered such an event. So people were pretty upset about it, and it seemed like it was kind of dying down until Sam posted screenshots of a company in England. It's called Sick4Esco, and Sick4Esco, saying this company is owned by Paige. I'm not surprised that she didn't say anything about the Rich Luxe thing. You think that she would be expected to report on her own client? You know, no, that's ridiculous. But it wasn't like a factual thing, or just, hey, I found this out, or hey, I knew this, and because I knew this, I'm not surprised she didn't say anything. It would be bad for business. Like, if you're coming for her, what would you do? You know, it wasn't anything that was helpful. It was trying to expose this and talk about Paige being biased because she owns this company now, and she was coming for Spill because they're owned by a corporation, but she owns a corporation, and all this stuff. So basically, what the company is, it is owned by Paige's husband, Gareth. He founded it, and it is to act as a liaison between YouTubers and brands in order to facilitate sponsorships, partnerships, collaborations, stuff like that, to help them get fair pay and fair compensation for their association and projects with said brands. And it was incorporated, like their business license was approved on September 16th, so that was 4 days ago. And Paige didn't say anything about it. She didn't promote it. She didn't do anything. And apparently that was because Gareth, her husband, said, "I know you're a big influencer, but I don't want your influence to affect this brand. Like, I want to do it on my own. I want to prove that this is a legitimate company that is here to help YouTubers. I don't want it to be Paige's husband's company. I want it to be my company." And so I think that that's really cool. And I think it's fair that she didn't say anything, because that is her husband's wishes, that to keep it quiet. However, after Sam, Here for the Tea, posted those tweets, Paige went on live and she was like, this is just going to be a quick thing. We're getting ready to move into a temporary apartment because our house flooded, and so we're getting remodeled. Like, I'm just going to say this once. And she explained basically what I just explained to you about how he wanted it to be his company, and that's why she didn't say anything. You know, she wasn't trying to hide anything. She said, like, if you look up the business records, my name is on there. Like, it is my name. The Sig Fresco is a kind of nod to Paige's clan, like her heritage, not clan, like her Scottish clan, like the Christie clan. And so she's like, I'm not trying to hide anything. It's just, it wasn't my business to tell. This was my husband's company. He asked me not to say anything, so I didn't say anything. And, you know, she's saying my husband has been working with Rich. He's been working with other clients. He's been doing a really great job, and I'm super proud of him. And that's why I didn't say anything. And the video was kind of intense. I've been following Paige for a while, and it seems like this is kind of she was involved in drama with the Jackie Aina situation where she accused her of trying to steal money from her bank account. And she definitely responded to that, definitely had opinions about that, but all of her videos that she made about it, I thought were very respectable. I thought she put thought into them, she provided proof. Like, when that happened, I was completely in support of Paige, especially because of the way that she handled herself on YouTube throughout the entire ordeal. But this has been twice in the past 2 weeks that she has gone on live and just kind of been really raw and emotional. And she's a person, so yeah, like, we feel emotions like that. But for me, I just think it's a little intense. Like, the way that she presented herself, it was just kind of intense. And I get being upset that you're the news of your husband's company, which isn't even a bad thing, broke before you were ready to tell it. And I get, you know, feeling attacked and having kind of that knee-jerk, that gut reaction to be angry, to call people out, to go on video, and to just be straight up and be like, I'm going through a really tough time right now. I don't want to deal with this, but here's the deal. So I totally get that. But then after that, she went after Sam on Twitter, talking about how she's a member of the elite and the only job she has is servicing her husband in an intimate fashion. And how, like, Sam, go drive your Bentley or your Mercedes or whatever it is. And just really, the tweets read as kind of childish, in my opinion. Like, it read like a teenager who was being confronted. Like, the tweets that she put out there gave me kind of a bad taste in my mouth. And, I mean, she has the right to react however she wants to react, but for me, it's weird to see her like that on Twitter, and I don't really go on Twitter that much. I mean, I do to kind of keep up on stuff, but just recently, I got a Twitter account. So, for me, seeing the difference between Paige on YouTube and Paige on Twitter was really interesting and really striking, because I think her videos are typically they are so polished, they are so put together, they're so professional, and then seeing her like that it's just interesting, and being like vulgar and going after Sam's looks, and like the fact that she doesn't have a job, and she's like, oh, Sam is part of the elite, she's not, you know, she has no right to speak on somebody trying to start their own business. You can dump on my husband's company all you want because you're rich and you don't have to work. And from what I saw, Sam didn't go after her husband's company saying, this is a stupid idea, you're gonna fail, you're dumb. Like, she didn't say anything like that, so the tweets just didn't really make sense to me. And then Sam, in response to those tweets, talked about, oh, baby girl, it's kind of creepy, you're going through my assets. And the problem I have with that response is you went through hers first. You know, like, you're the one who, I don't know if she found it on her own or if somebody sent the Twitter page to her or the company and corporation statement. Like, I don't know. But you're the one who brought it up first. Like, Sam's the one who talked about it, brought this to light, and was talking about a company that Paige and her husband started. So for me, I think it's kind of hypocritical to be like, it's creepy that you're going through my bank statements or you're going through my assets when you're the one who did it first. You're the one who brought up the fact that she is named as like an owner for a company. So basically, all that went down. Nobody else made any videos about it. A lot of people were congratulating Paige and Gareth on the company, and Paige said, like, so many great YouTubers are applying to be clients of my husband's now. Thanks, Sam, for outing him, like, all that stuff. And since then, Sam has deleted her tweets and said that she was saging her Twitter feed. And Paige left most of her tweets up, but she did delete the ones where she attacked Sam's looks. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that happened. But to me, I think it's interesting because two reasons. Sam has not made a video on YouTube in about 4 months. And that was about Tati and James Charles. And then before that, the last video she made was actually 9 months ago from now. And it was about Patrick Starr and his collaboration with Mac. So for me, like, I get it. Here for the Tea is a huge drama channel. Like, she, for a long time, was like the #1 reigning drama channel. And for personal reasons, she has not been making very many videos. But, she keeps alluding to the fact that she's going to come back and that she's going to make videos and, like, thank you for being patient on my break. Like, I'm coming back. I'll be back soon, whatever. But it just makes me wonder, are you going to come back or not? Because it seems like you're talking a lot on Twitter about YouTube stuff and you're reporting kind of there. Like, she put a tweet about, like, a current promotion, like a current change with Morphe affiliates where the people who are promoting it, if you use their code, they're going to get a bigger cut temporarily, but you're going to still get the same discount. And so, hey, if you see them pushing it, that's why. And I think it's cool that she did that. Like, if she just reported on stuff like that, I think that would be really cool. You know, if she's really looking out for consumers and people on YouTube and subscribers of bigger channels, I think that's really cool. But the fact that she isn't really on YouTube anymore, she's not doing anything with YouTube, yet she's so involved on Twitter in YouTube drama, I just think it's interesting. But I mean, good for her. Apparently she just won like a favorite drama channel award, so and she hasn't made a video in forever, so good for her. But I just find it interesting that she's very involved in all of this, and yet she's still away from YouTube. But so that's interesting. And then I just think Paige's response was a little over the top, and I 100% get being stressed, and I 100% get the fact that, like, she, at the end of the day, drama channel or not, she is a person. She has a personal life, and she shares a lot of that on Twitter. But it's interesting. I don't like seeing people behave like that, you know. I don't like people overreacting and getting really intense over stuff that, at the end of the day, you know, people were going to find out anyway. Like she said, her name's on it. So it sucks that Sam revealed that, and I think it's kind of cowardly that she deleted those tweets and just removed them from her timeline. Because I'm like, if you're going to say something on a public platform, stand by it, you know? Don't tweet and delete and just pretend like you never said it. And that goes for both of them, you know. I don't like people attacking other people's looks. I really don't. And so it bugs me that Paige did that too. I think they're both, at the end of the day, I think that they're both in the wrong for Sam for outing this seemingly unnecessarily. You know, it seemed like the Rich Luxe stuff was dying down. And so I don't really get the point of her outing Gareth's company. I mean, I get it, because at the end of the day, that is her husband, and she is listed as an owner. Like, she's an owner of the company. And so that puts her in an interesting position when it comes to reporting drama. But at the end of the day, like, she doesn't claim to be unbiased. She doesn't claim that she's giving like fair news and reporting just the facts. Like, it's very personal, and obviously everything she says is her opinion, and she gives her opinion on things. So she never said that she wasn't biased. So, you know, like I said, I get why Sam would say it, because it presents an issue about her being able to just speak fact, but at the end of the day, she doesn't speak fact. She speaks her opinion, and she never claimed to do anything else. So I think Sam's wrong for doing that, because it ruined what could have been a really cool moment for Paige and her husband. But I also think Paige is wrong because of the way that she reacted. Like I said, it seemed very immature to me, and it seemed unnecessary. She could have been like, yeah, it sucked that you did that, sucked that you said that, we weren't quite ready to reveal it, but now that you've asked, yeah, here we go. Like, here's my husband's company, here's what it does, this is all him, you know, we're married, so we're both listed on here, it's a joint venture, but, you know, there you go. And if you're interested in it, now you can apply. I think that would have been a really cool way to handle it, instead of being immature and resorting to Twitter drama and all of that. So that's basically the situation. That's what happened, and I think at the end of the day, they're both in the wrong for it. But I'd love to know what you think. Do you think that Sam was right for revealing it? Do you think she was wrong? Do you think that Paige should have told her audience, or that she was right for keeping it a secret? And at the end of the day, will you continue to watch her channel and take what she says at face value? Because I know a lot of people had a problem with her being part of a corporation, being part of this business, and coming for Spill, basically. But I think it's a little bit different. You know, Spill is proven to be a bigger corporation. Like, there's links online, there's LinkedIn, there's all of this stuff. There's proof that it is run by a quite large corporation, and Paige and her husband are two people starting a small business. So do you think it was hypocritical of her to go after Spill, considering what she was working on behind the scenes, or do you not really have a problem with it? Please let me know down below, and that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and working on this blanket. We're making some progress. We're getting pretty thick here, but it's gonna take a long time to finish it. So, like I said, let me know if you like this, if you like just chilling out, crocheting together, hanging, or if you would prefer kind of a more formal style video. I like these. I like just hanging out in like PJs and chilling together, but let me know what you think, and make sure you come back, because we're also going to be talking about Brooke Houts and her recent return to YouTube. So that'll be an interesting one. But for this video, that's all I've got for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.